So we came up with this. We've been thinking for a little bit on like original content pieces, right? Like what can we do that's different, something that stands out, kind of makes us unique. And what we're going to do is essentially do a snake draft like fantasy football, where the four of us are each going to make 4 picks. And at the end, we're actually going to put a graphic together, have people vote on who makes the best and worst picks. I don't know. I feel really good about this. It's a little risky, but I don't know. You guys jumped on, so you must think it's an okay idea too.
I'm in. It sounds like a good time. I had fun putting my list together. And, you know, there's a couple of really obvious picks for me. And then there's a bunch that are like, you know, this probably would never happen, but it would be funny. So
yeah, see, we can go that route.
I'm going super off the wall. My list is either going to be hilarious or a disaster.
I don't see why it can't be both.
Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at.
So what we're doing here, because I couldn't really come up with like something that's paired in 4s. Like I was thinking through like national monuments and stuff and nothing. So
yeah, no.
I thought like the most common thing that I'm kind of building in 4s is when I go to a brewery and I make a flight. So
yeah,
we'll just draft our flight.
I like it.
It's a very original idea.
Yeah.
I'm sure some people will steal it. You'll see some stuff popping up soon, but
yeah, but I mean,
we feel good about it. We're first. We can plant our flag.
Yeah, nobody's ever thought of doing a 4-person 4-round snake draft about like a random topic before.
No, it
never
hasn't. Perfect.
Not on Hoppy's favorite podcast.
The random but not so random topic, as Dev has alluded to here, is a draft of who the Wild should have had as their jersey sponsor for this coming season. And Dev, if you'd like to highlight for everyone how we're going to choose the draft order today.
Folks, I am so happy that we get to do this because we were not sure how we were going to do it, because just clicking a button and randomizing it on the podcast is fine. But what's more fun is having a 4-person chugging contest. So each of us have poured ourselves or are cracking open a beer right now. And we are going to chug our beers.
Wait. I got more. I mean, it doesn't matter, but those who have the taller cans are going to get a little bit more buzzed off this. Just want to let the listeners know. Just want to let the listeners know. This 7.8% is going to hit me at 9:28 a.m. at time of this recording. So just a heads up.
I forgot that.
Yeah, just a heads up. Just a heads up.
Well, just a reminder, folks. We saw yesterday what happens when Isha has a beer, because he started trying to bash the world of French fries or any.
I don't want to get into that on the podcast. Follow me on Twitter if you want to get into it. You guys all are fucked, man. Honestly, in this economy, I don't know how.
Yeah, dude, we're the weird ones for liking fries. I'm guessing you don't like pizza either.
Oh, I got time for pizza, just not Domino's.
That's fair. But anyway, so yeah, we're gonna chug our beverages, and the draft order is going to be the order in which everybody finishes. So this will be fun. This will be my first time chugging since I had throat surgery a couple days ago. So wish me luck.
Jeez, I guess how do we count this off?
Who's counting down?
Is it 3, 2, 1 or 3, 2, 1 go?
Let's do 3, 2, 1 go.
Okay.
On you, Hop.
Nope.
No.
All right. 3, 2, 1, go. Done.
2.
Isha, when did you finish?
Like right after Deb.
I don't know. This is a little.
You can watch the tape. You can watch the tape.
That was such a pansy burp on my part. I was too.
I didn't make the slam down because I have my sick fucking back channel. There's so many back channels. So it didn't make the slam on the tape.
Dev, I'm letting you make the ruling on this because
I think it was me.
That I'm biased.
I think it was me. I think
you after me, but then
I think it was you
going at his word, or are we gonna say you didn't say anything, so it's Seth?
I that's where I'm thinking is because we don't know.
We're gonna watch the tape. We're gonna watch the tape.
You could have still had some
later.
in your throat.
That's fine.
You could have still had some in your mouth or your throat or whatever.
Okay.
So I think it's Hoppy, me.
Either way, boys, I'm taking the L because that's not sitting well as the first thing other than coffee that's sloshing around down there.
So funny.
Let's go.
I totally didn't think that when we were doing this, I totally didn't factor in that it's 9 a.m. for you.
To be honest,
I'm the one that wants to do it at 9 a.m.
To be honest, I totally forgot. But here we go. Let's fucking go. Let's start the draft, baby.
It's just the oh shit as soon as we started. It's like, this is gonna lead.
I saw him pour it into his bowl, and then I was like, we're gonna do a chugging contest, and this look of just despair over his face.
Yeah, I like took off my glasses in case my eyes started watering and shit.
Oh,
Anyways, we're good. We're
so
good.
Okay.
Still got it.
I'll record all these. So I'm just getting that teed up.
Right.
But I'm going first, and I mean, Dev, if you want to take credit for this genius pick, by all means, you can say that you put it in my head. But the obvious no-brainer pick for the Minnesota Wild would be the Mick Golden Light.
Yeah.
That's just the obvious 101. Like, that's not even the one that I necessarily wanted to have first, but I feel obligated to take that being the first pick. So
yeah. I mean, if you hadn't taken it, I was going to take it.
Anyone have any disagreement with that?
No.
Nope.
I am curious though, because like I remember when I was texting you, I was like, well, you were like, "Hey, we're thinking about doing this." I was like, "Well, obviously the first pick would be Mick Golden." That was the first thing I said,
right.
And you were like, "Oh yeah, I guess so."
That was sarcastic.
Yeah.
Keep Kirill here at all costs.
I mean, yeah. What are we if we're not just here for the Mick Golden Light?
This is a good point. All right, Dev, what's your first pick though?
All right. So you know what? I'm gonna pivot a little bit and plug myself. 10K takes, baby. Put that 10K logo.
Dang, I thought that would last longer.
I was worried that Seth would take it on the turn back.
I am wearing the shirt.
That's why I originally had that slotted in as my third pick, but or like my third on my depth chart, and then I saw Seth wearing a 10K shirt, and I was like, fuck, this ain't making it back to me.
I mean, at the end of the day, all you care about is that someone picks it, right?
Fair enough, but I want it for the brand.
To be perfectly honest, and 10K, and this come from the heart. This isn't just because we have Dev on the podcast. Like you guys have unbelievable logos, and your development from like the first year now have come a long way, and they're awesome on all the brands. Your guys is my favorite, and it's not really that's hockey biased at all. There's just something about you know what it is. It's your guys' logo would look really good on a hockey jersey, and just that's how I'm like, ooh I don't know why.
I'm gonna push back there though.
Not?
I only accept this, Dev, if you get that logo that Marlo made up of Billy G just laying out on the sunbed and just like got nothing to do.
That would be such a funny. That would be such a. So yeah, shout out to Marlo for making a bunch of the extra logos. Marlo makes, I would say conservatively, he has helped design probably 2/3 of the logos.
Nice, yeah. Shout out.
Like the Wild Takes logo. All of the Wild Takes subsidiary logos, nice. Like Six in the Middle and Wild Hangover and all that. Like that's all Marlo. He has helped with a bunch of the other podcasts. The original 10K, like the main logo that's like the 10K in the circle. I think Jack's mom actually designed that one.
Oh, really? That's awesome.
And then because the logo way back, like when we first started, was 10K takes in a shape inside the state of Minnesota outline.
That's when we first connected, because I remember I connected with the boys when I was doing Sota Pod right when you guys started. It was a couple months after, and so that was awesome.
So so for all intents and purposes, just the plain 10K logo. Let's do it. And then
we'll charge you for those 3 minutes that we just.
We'll send the bill to Jack.
Yeah, send it to
Jack.
If you send it
number 3.
Whoa, what? Sorry,
if you send it to Jack, he might just pay it too.
He might be like, "We did what? $7 for Dev going on a rant."
Yeah, he actually he still owes me a T-shirt from my first ever appearance on your guys' podcast, but I won't hold that.
You're never gonna get that.
No.
All right, Seth, pick number 1. What do we got?
Boy, I have a couple of different ways that I could go with this. Even the sounder that Isha played that I didn't think about.
Shit.
But that's not where I'm going to go.
Purely on accident too.
Here, I'm going to go with just something I think aesthetically would look good. Target.
Oh man.
Longer.
Damn it. That was my pick.
I need that bullseye right on the shoulder of the goalie. That's just
That's all I'm saying.
I actually took Target off my list because I was like, you know what? I don't think it'll work.
No, it'd be great too, because then they're like one game wacky alternate jersey could just be red jerseys with khaki breezers.
Okay, all right, I'm back in. I'm back in. That's awesome.
And each player gets a little name tag type thing.
Yeah, they don't have the name on the back of the jersey. It's just a name tag with their number and their name. Yes.
Okay, I'm back in on this.
Oh man,
we've done it.
Full circle. Perfect. Great pick, Seth. Isha, you got double duty. What's your first pick?
Okay, my first one is Post-it. And that one's kind of a troll job, so that when everybody's skating around, you know, and they look at the jersey, they're going, oh, fuck. And all they can think of is post. And next thing you know, 3 out of 4 shots, ding, right off the crossbar, baby. How do you like that?
Rough. All
Did
right.
you do yoga before this? Because that was a fucking stretch.
Hey, it's something here. I don't live in Minnesota. I had to like look up all these brands and try to find something that was comical for the podcast. So there's one, Post-it. Number 2, and this one's deep dive. And I had to look up if this publication was still in business because I looked at their website. It looks like it's straight out of 1999.
Oh boy.
But shout out to the Minnesota Score, baby. You got fucking Score right on your jersey. You're gonna get a couple of those in a game too. That's good juice.
Score North.
No. There, I'm telling you, this is deep dive, folks. This is deep dive, but it's still humming. I read their article that came out today.
I don't know what you're talking about.
The Minnesota Score, baby. I'll post in the private chat right here. I said it was a deep dive.
MN Score, I guess.
I said it was a deep dive.
Yeah, when I Google the Minnesota Score, what pops up is the Twins.
Oh, no, that's what I'm saying. Their website looks like it's straight out of 1999, and I was like, "There's no way they're still in business." But they're killing it.
Say, is this WordPress or Blogspot?
Buddy, they got over 1,000 followers on Facebook.
Okay, I found it. Oh, this is awkward. Their flagship radio show is called 10,000 Takes.
That's right.
Fuck.
This is great.
This is a little.
You guys are laughing at me now. What?
I'm a little uncomfortable now.
Yeah, he's beat red right now.
Deb scurries off. We just hear him. Jack, did you know that?
Fuck. Yeah, we apparently ripped off a AM radio station.
Anyways.
Okay.
What's more like pink right now, my face or this beer can?
Honestly, I can't even tell.
It's a dead heat.
All right. Now that we've gotten through Isha, again, Dev, I told you.
Just causing chaos. Holy shit.
Card.
Wow.
Seth, what's number 2 for you?
This is probably my favorite pick that I will make today. State Fair is coming up here soon. And so my second pick is Sweet Martha's Cookies.
Oh, nice.
That's a great pick. Yeah.
Never had one.
You will soon.
Buckets.
Yeah. Yeah. Anytime you can sell your cookie and the unit size is 1 bucket, like, yeah, that's.
And you know full well when you buy one, you're eating the whole thing.
Oh yeah.
There's not going to be anything left.
No, God no. Like,
so you just make peace with it, and that's just the rest of the day.
That was my favorite part about the state fair is I would always gain like 12-ish pounds over the 2 weeks.
God bless them.
I would gain more if you didn't walk around the whole day too.
Right.
I guess, am I up next?
Yep, Sweet Martha's off the board.
That's a good pick, man. I really like that one. I am going to, for my next pick, I'm going to go with a company that's actually based out of St. Paul. Most of the time, these Minnesota companies are based out of Minneapolis. I'm going to go with one that's based out of St. Paul, and I'm going to do Pearson's Candies, but specifically the Nut Goodies. With the red and the green little wrapper there. Sure. I think it'll blend perfectly on there. And like, you know, I was telling Isha recently, I'm a salted nut rolls guy myself.
Yeah, we were just talking about this. You mean Veach?
Yeah. I'm a salted nut rolls guy myself, but the nut goodies are also delicious. And
well, that's their best one for sure. And RIP in peace, Tin Whiskers. Their best beer was definitely the Nut Goodie Porter.
RIP for sure.
I can't wait to try those because our Canadian brand
would hop in.
Our Canadian brand of them, it's just like it's called like Nature Path Sweet and Salty, and it's just I bet it's just absolute trash compared to yours.
It sounds sexual.
Yeah, I was just gonna say you could turn that real dirty.
Actually has our podcast colors too, so if I clip this for the video, I'm definitely throwing that on screen.
Okay, so Pearson's candy, but you want me to use the Nut
specifically the Nut Goodies, basically just the Nut Goodies wrapper.
just having the,
just like
there's a picture of the bar like on the
Oh, that's fair. I gotta say, boys, I'm disappointed that this made it all the way back to me. I thought for sure this is going to be gone, if not first round, second. My deep burning love for Quick Trip. It has to happen. It's necessary. Yeah. I know the one slight against them is that they are a Wisconsin company, but when you make breakfast sandwiches that are that goddamn good, I don't care where you're from.
I will kill for those.
This could be a live tour gas station, and I'd still support it.
Dude, honestly, guys, and like no joke, because this was like my next pick if it made it to me. Like I have literally been having withdrawals like for the last how many months? 4 months now. Like I can go off, the booze, the tobacco, the weed. The one thing I cannot get off of is the Quick Trip because this is killing me. This is killing me, dude. Like honestly,
so that's why he's really moving.
No, 100%. That's the only reason why I'm moving. I don't care about the podcast, Hoppy, any of you guys. Like all I want is those tater tot sticks and the fucking croissant breakfast sandwich. Like
say croissant one more time for me, my French baby.
Croissant for fucking how much Tim Hortons bends us over for the shittiest breakfast food ever and the most watered down asshole coffee. Like. Honestly, Quick Trip all the way. I will never have Tim Hortons again. I am supporting Quick Trip only for the rest of the time. Even if I have to drive like an hour outside the cities every morning, if I have to wake up 2 hours earlier just to burn gas to drive outside the cities to grab my breakfast and then come back, I will do it. That's how much I love that brand.
Mel Kiper would hop in here and say, I love what Hoppy did, getting a first-round pick in the second round. Solid selection.
So, by the way, what do they have to say to you before you leave again? Do they have to thank you?
They say, see you next time or something.
But every time I just waited. Wait. I waited for them and I just get chills and goosebumps like, oh, baby. Like, I will see you next time.
Quick side rants. I don't know if any of you experienced this when you are going through daily life, but I had that happen at a Quick Trip where they're like, we'll see you next time. And I responded with you too. And I was like,
this is just like a recurring thing in your life, Seth. It's always you too. Like enjoy the rest of your day. It's fine. But when it's enjoy your meal, if it's have a nice flight, like there's no you too.
I got in my car and I'm like,
if it makes you feel any better, they probably get that like 3 times a day.
What if there are people that are just like, no, I won't.
No, I'm quitting tomorrow. You will not see me here next time.
I'm going to see somebody else because I'm out.
Love it. No, there was like 2 stops in a row where they didn't say it. And it kind of fucked with my head. Like,
well, that's when Hoppy told me, he's like, they didn't say it. And I was like, what are you talking about? He's like, next time, just wait. And there was one guy, it was, when we were coming back from,
when we
were coming back, was it coming back from Lupulin or Duluth? I forget. But anyways, one of the guys was like reluctant for a bit. And I just look at Hoppy as he's walking out. I just like, it's like I read his mind. He's like, just wait. And I looked him right in the eye. And I like waited like a 5-second pause and he said it.
Yeah, I just can't leave until you say you'll see me next time,
dude. I like that place. I don't know, that it stole my heart, honestly. Like I can't describe how much I love Quick Trip. Like, yeah.
So here's the thing, Isha. When you become a full-blown red-blooded American, once you get out of the Midwest, there's a different gas station also called Quick Trip. Also good, not the same experience.
It needs to start with a K. Don't be tricked.
Yeah.
There's also Quick Star or something like that, isn't there?
No, I know it starts with a K. I know, like,
no. But there's another one. They're called Quick Trip in the South and up through like the Pennsylvania area, and it's just like Quick, like Jonathan Quick, and then Trip.
Okay, no, none of that.
They're fine. They're perfectly fine gas stations.
Quick like Jonathan Quick, not just like Quick the word the way it should be spelled?
Well, like, you know,
first time the word
throwing shade on Jonathan Quick. Jeez.
Jonathan Quick.
Okay. All right.
Nothing against Jonathan Quick.
Honestly, if the Wild don't get Quick Trip on their jersey, I might just get it tattooed on my chest. That's how much I love this brand. But anyways.
Yes. Have it a Drecker-esque Quick Trip.
If I get drunk enough at a Wild game again, like, don't take me back to Tom Reed's. Take me to a tattoo parlor right away. And I'm just like, for the record, it could happen.
I'm counting on you for that one.
Oh, McGolden's crippled this kid. It's crazy.
Wow.
Okay, the amount. No, wait. We were drinking
I genuinely don't know what the amount of Mick
You're right. Kokanees are a lot stronger than McGoldens.
no. I just wanted to get it for the record. I just want to get it right.
Well, we were drinking Kokanees at Tom Reed's before the game, and then at the game it was McGolden.
Okay, you can't even say I was a lightweight that night because we got fucking hammered.
We got
there were a lot of beers. I held my I fucking threw up. Yeah, I busted my knee. Yeah, I could barely function the next day, but I survived. Dylan made some money off me that night because he was streaming for THPN. Yeah. Apparently, I gave him like $20 in the fucking Uber home. Oh, what's up, Dylan? Here's $20 on his YouTube stream. But anyways, there you go, Dylan.
Hey.
All right, my next pick is going to be a pander pick to hope that I'll get some support here when we post this on Twitter. I'm going for Michael Russo, baby. We're going with Starbucks. I think it fits well on the jersey. And again, just having Russo talk about it all season would just be delightful. I also think it'd be cool if they just tweaked the colors a little bit and used the Wild's green and then used that wheat color instead of the white. Just an option for them. I'm throwing it out there in case they step it up at some point. But
well, if they don't do it, you should just do it because it's not stealing the idea if the hex code's different, right?
Oh man, what if we got them to do the standard Starbucks logo, but then we swap the face out for Russo's face?
I was gonna say we swap out the face for Nordy, but I like your idea better.
You know what would be also awesome about that, guys? If the Wild snatched Starbucks before Seattle, that would be just that would hilarious.
Also be,
that would be very, very on brand too.
Yeah, that Seattle let something slip through the fingers.
All right, Dev, pick number 3.
Yeah, let's do this. All right, so I have actually a surprising amount of my board still available to me.
Same.
And I know what I want to do for my 4th pick because I don't think any of you guys will do this, and I think it'll be very funny. So I'm torn between a couple of things for my next pick, but I think I'm going to go with Interlaken, the country club.
Okay.
Half the team is members there anyway, and they have an ass load of money to spend. So you can overcharge the city of Edina to do that. That'll boost the hockey related revenue way more than even Tria or any of the other places.
Sorry, Veach. That just means your taxes are going up, bud. I like the play on it too, Dev, because for the longest time, and I'm sure people will start to say it again now with all the toxicity of the Wild, but country club mentality, right? It's perfect.
Yeah, that was the other part of it.
Sneaky.
It's getting out ahead of your critics.
Perfect. Seth, what do we got?
Again, a bunch of different ways that I could go with this one, and I've had some thoughts of going big brands. Well,
just a reminder, Seth, MN score is off the board.
I know.
I'm just gonna say, don't go for that big brand there.
God damn it!
I'm reeling.
They're not going to see you, Dev. Don't worry about it.
Off the board, and so I think what I'm going to do, I had a route that I was going to go for this pick, but I think because of how things are moving from actually shopping in stores to shopping online, I'm going Amazon for my 3rd pick.
Another one where if the Wild beat the Kraken to this.
I was just going to say, damn, we're savage here.
I like it. Okay, brace yourselves, everyone. Isha's got 2 in a row again.
Yeah, well, I was hoping to load a picture with my second one here, and I might.
What other website are we going to take?
No, this one's just ode to Vancouver Island and my habit to dabble in the hippie lettuce. One of the bigger now distributors of edibles, but not stuff you can burn, down in Minnesota. Leafline, baby, let's go. Let's spread the awareness. Some of the better products that you can get now in Duluth in St. Paul. Shout out to Leaf Line, some of the biggest dispensaries in Minnesota.
Okay, one of you two should definitely jump on that with your next pick. Okay, Isha, Leaf Line, great pick. What is your last pick?
Is it
my last? I mean, for me, it's going to be a great pick. I was hoping to share my screen for this one. I might still be able to do it. This is just shout out to everyone who took good care of us, Hoppy, myself, and his wife when we were out there at Billy's motherfucking Sushi. If I can load this picture here. Let's go. We hung out with Dino, Billy's Sushi, the greatest sushi I've ever had. And I live on the West Coast, right? I live on the West Coast where the sushi's supposed to be the best.
Is it?
And, you know, in fairness, they do fly this fish right from California and Hawaii to Billy's Sushi the day of. However, it was prepared so eloquently that even Dino, as you can see here, enjoyed himself so much. So I did that on the fly. I hope, Hoppy, you're happy with that one. Billy's Sushi. And, I mean, you got the general manager's name on your motherfucking jersey. You got Billy's. Let's fucking go.
The way you said that, Seth, like, is it? When he said that,
that was
the West Coast is supposed. Oh, that was Deb. You sounded so genuinely surprised by that.
The funny part was
I'm sweating, by the way. I'm doing this half cut, like fucking.
Yeah, no, we can tell.
Couple bowls in, so.
The funny part was I said great pick because I assumed what he was going to take. The way that he teed it up, I was like, this is a great pick.
Yeah.
So take it now, Seth. It's your turn.
So I have no choice. I got to go cultivated CBD.
There it is.
But you know what? They don't sponsor us yet. So cultivated, get your shit together and change it to cultivated CBD/THC.
You know what the best way
because no
is
one
to
gives a
get someone
fuck
to
about the
support you?
CBD unless you're
Competition
50 and have
together.
joint pain. Okay, we want that THC in Minnesota. Let's go.
Jesus Christ.
Holy shit.
Anyways, until they sponsor us, change it to /THC. Let's go.
Jesus Christ. Okay,
Wow.
so Seth got cultivated CBD. Last pick for you, Dev.
Yeah. All right. You know what? Are we gonna do like an honorable mention of the
We'll
ones that
talk
we had
about the rest of this stuff on our boards.
Okay, I'm gonna save mine then. I'm gonna save the one that I was gonna go with because I actually want to support a true local small business in Minnesota.
Hey, we've been supporting small businesses.
No, I know. Listen, like I want to, because like I know I realized that my third pick, my fourth pick is actually technically not in Minnesota, so I was like, I'll wait. I'm gonna go with Lion's Tap, the burger place in Shakopee, Minnesota.
Wow.
The best hamburgers in the world.
Ooh.
If you've never been, they are sensational. They how like if you walk into a place and they are like, yeah, we have like 3 things on the menu, like that they're gonna cook the shit out of those 3 things. That's Lion's Tap. They just do hamburgers and fries. And you can add a couple of things to your hamburgers, but not a lot.
Yeah.
Best place. Like every time I come to Minnesota, I have not lived in Minnesota full time in 11 years. And every time I have come back in those 11 years, literally my first stop is Lion's Tap. That's how good that place is.
The only time I've met you in person, Dev, I think you told me 3 times how much I need to go to Lion's Tap.
Yes.
Well, Hoppy, have you gone?
I have not, no.
God damn it!
I have to go with you, Dev. It's not the same experience.
Fair.
I want to go now.
Sensational stuff. The next time that I'm back in Minnesota, we'll all go together because
yeah.
it is. They brew. I don't know who actually does it, but you'll notice that this pint glass says Lion's Tap beers. It also says that they're technically in Eden Prairie, which is true. They're right on the border of Eden Prairie and Shakopee. But
I definitely remember you saying Eden Prairie before. That's why I was surprised when you said Shakopee.
They're right. It's like right on the border.
Sure.
Like there's that river that I'm blanking on that like they're on one side and the other, and I don't know. Anyway, Lion's Tap, sensational. The beers are all good. The burgers are all phenomenal, and the fries are delicious. Make sure that when you go, you ask for the tray fries. They'll know what you mean.
They'll know what you mean. They have 3 things on the menu. I'd hope they know what you mean.
Yeah.
And this sucks. I hate being last because then I'm the one that's responsible for so many of these that are going to be left off.
Yeah.
My board, like you guys didn't touch Oh, see, out of the things that I had listed,
I've got a lot on my board left too.
We'll rapid fire the ones we still had listed.
Seth poached Target from me, and Dev took 10K takes, which I thought could sneakily be my last pick. Outside of that, you guys didn't touch my board, so this sucks that I am leaving so many of them untouched. And I am disappointed as well. I was really holding my breath for Isha to, after picking Post-its, pick 3M.
Yeah, I thought that was
being aware that was the brand. But no, my pick here, gentlemen, not only because they are the best at what they do, they're a local business, the greatest people, but this logo on the jersey would also be incredible. It's the stop sign of 7th Avenue Pizza.
Yeah.
Yep.
So that's a great pick. They were on my list. I joked with I was putting my list together last night, and I was talking to my buddy at 1 a.m, and I was like, I've got 7th Avenue Pizza on my list, but I don't know if I want to cuck their own sponsor from them. So I decided not to.
Wait, what?
I didn't want to cuck you and Isha by taking 7th Avenue Pizza.
No, that's
7th Avenue Pizza. They're in bed with everybody right now, so it's no worries. They have spread the seed.
That's weird. Okay.
Hey, I've asked them before, and they said that they're working on it, figuring out a way to send me a pizza in North Carolina.
Oh, they'll get it to you. They got one to Z.
They did?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
All right.
Just ask them again. Just be like, hey man, I need pizza so bad.
Mm-hmm.
And he'll be like, sweet. I gotta ask if we have these for the third jerseys, whatever they're going to roll out, whether it's thirds or doing another iteration of reverse retro
2, I think is what it's tentatively called.
Are they doing that this year?
To have I think that all the companies that are sponsoring these jerseys should have an alternate sponsor logo too that goes on
reverse
that
retro.
Yeah,
I like that.
A throwback one too. You know,
reverse retro Target. Yes, please.
It's just the dog.
Just the dog. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. No. It's the red card.
There we go.
Okay.
I've got a couple of other ones on my list.
All right.
So let's run down quick the final picks that we all made, and then we'll get into this so many that were left on the board.
Yeah, there's a lot.
So I got Mick Golden Light, Quick Trip, Starbucks, and the lovable 7th Avenue Pizza.
God, that's a solid list.
Yeah, that's tough to beat.
That's a good flight there, Hoppy.
I got flight. I got Pearson's Candy, specifically the Nut Goodie. I got 10K takes. I got Lion's Tap, and I got Interlocking. I feel good about mine as well, but we'll see.
Love it, Seth.
Target, Sweet Martha's Cookies, Amazon, and Cultivated CBD.
See,
promo code editions for 20%
Seth
off.
Could get the cult listener, people that love the state fair, and it's just on the horizon too, and they're going to see Sweet Martha, so they're going to be like, fuck yeah, put a cookie on there.
Yeah.
Now, is it the cookie or the bucket, Seth?
I think it's got to be the bucket.
It has to be the bucket.
That's so great. Okay. And then Isha, the best list.
No way. This is the wild card of the fucking show here. Post-it, Minnesota Score, Leaf Line, and Billy's Sushi. Let's go.
God damn it. Yeah, it's perfect. It's a local brand. Now that all the THC stuff is being legalized.
I really want to hear what the rest of Isha's list is first.
Yes, Isha, lead off. What else was on your list?
3M, Best Buy, and
3M on the list after Post-it.
Yeah. Lunds and Byerly, because shout out to them. They had the fucking pomegranate syrup we needed to make Fest on June, and I thought for a sec we had to go somewhere else. I thought we had to go to a Walmart to get the shitty stuff that came from Egypt. No. We got the stuff that came right from Afghanistan. Let's fucking go.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Any Persians who listen to this, maybe one other, they'll know what the fuck I'm talking about.
I was just going to say, I think that's 0.5% of our
actually, apparently Judd Zolgad's dad grew up in Iran. And so he knew about the Fest on June. And I was talking Persian food with him when I was in Minnesota. So there you go.
Okay. Anything else, Isha, or just Lunds and Byerly's because they had your Fest on June?
No, they had the pomegranate syrup.
The pomegranate syrup. How could I?
Okay. Of course.
All right, going on to you, Dev. What did you have left over?
Okay. I had some good ones that I left off my list. I think all but one are Minnesota companies. Pillsbury, but specifically the Doughboy.
Nice.
Oh, first it has
Yes,
to be.
that's a
Because
good
how
one.
fucking funny would it be to see the Doughboy skating around?
The
That's
Wild
awesome.
replace Nordy with the Doughboy.
Yeah, honestly,
In
yeah.
favor of that.
Yeah, I love Nordy. I don't want him to ever go away. But you know how like the Mets added Mrs. Met? Yeah, the Pillsbury Doughboy is the equivalent of Mrs. Nordy.
Okay.
Noah Syndergaard got a little too
imagine-
familiar with Mrs. Met, and Mr. Met did not like it.
No, that's
Imagine
true. I remember
someone
that.
going up and like poking Moose
Why do you
in
think
the
that
shoulder
Syndergaard's in
right
Philly
on
now?
that Doughboy, and he just like starts doing the giggle.
It would be in the contract. If you're in that suit, you got to giggle.
Yeah. Also had Hormel.
I had them
Spam.
too. Yep.
I had 7th Ave on my list. Like I said, I didn't want to cuck you. The Minnesotan also had them because they are doing great stuff. Soda Stick, Better Edge, people that sponsor 10K stuff. They do great work all over there. Polaris.
I had them too.
Yeah. Devani's. I added Greenpeace after Seth. And then the two that I was debating on that I thought would be very funny would be the St. Paul Saints and the Iowa Wild.
Nah.
The Heartlanders. The Heartlanders.
The Heartlanders, yeah.
The Heartlanders would be very funny too, but like the Iowa Wild specifically, like
what
that
if the
thought made me
Minnesota
laugh
Wild
really
sponsored
hard.
the Minnesota Wild?
I threw that idea out there.
Inception
As well.
level branding.
Just Leopold's face.
Oh.
It's just a big picture of Craig on their.
No,
right
it's just the Wild logo smaller, and then in the corner it's got a smaller, and it just keeps going. Like let's Inception it here.
Yeah, I like it. Seth, what was left on your list?
Radco, your truck.
Yes, I had that too.
So we're just doing initial sponsors.
Initialsgame.com. If you have not,
I had Initials card game as one of my options.
Beyond that, I had a couple of breweries, Liftbridge, Shells, which I love. Obviously, you guys work way more with them than I do. I just drink the products. But yeah, like you could go down the list of any of the breweries here in Minnesota would be worthy sponsors, and I had Spam.
I didn't have
on mine.
any of those because of exactly what you said. Like, there's no way that I could single out and be like, yeah, this one brewery and none of the others.
That's fair, yeah.
You guys got to pretty much all the ones that I had on my list, but yeah,
I still have a lot
breweries,
left.
Radco.
You two definitely had some of my overlaps though. Isha, I somehow wasn't smart enough to think of anything on your list.
Builders and remodelers.
Oh,
Chris Lindahl.
So I considered throwing out the mini movers just to get Gage on my side.
Yeah.
That was one that was in the back pocket a little bit.
Gage and Trevor would be all about that.
I also considered like fictional businesses too, like pulling them from movies and TV shows, but avoided that because that could have gotten chaotic. But a lot of food ones that were left on the board that I was surprised about. I thought that both Raising Cane's or B-Dubs could be really good options. For me, though, I didn't do it because I got McGolden at the 101. But if I wasn't the first overall pick, I was absolutely going to use Bush. And it would be the biggest sponsor logo in the league because it'd have like all 5 H's. Just Bush. Would have been a great
one. If you went B-Dubs, you could just do the sauce thermometer.
Yeah. I like that. And then for more a local snack option, I had Old Dutch because Dutch Crunch is elite. I also had Dots Pretzels.
Oh, Dots.
Elite.
I should have put Dots on my list, to be
I
honest.
thought for sure you would, Isha. I really did.
Yeah, I blame the liquor for that one for making me forget. But yeah, Dots, by the way, shout out to Dots.
Yep.
Man, that was when Hoppy when I was watching It's Sunny, when I was staying there in Minnesota and I was visiting, late night watching It's Sunny, drinking some beers. Dots was the perfect snack to complement that. So shout out to Dots.
And along the lines of what Dev said, like I had Soda Stick on my list too, but gotta shout out the other 2 logos on our screen. Northland Vodka, that could be a really cool one, especially if that was like for the reverse retro.
That'd be cool.
Also
plus,
Waggle.
like, Pear Bear and everything.
Yep, Parish. But Waggle Golf, absolutely. Get your waggle on.com. the best. I love their stuff. Like, not only because he's a cool guy and he gives a shit, but like their stuff is so goddamn comfortable.
Yeah.
And then a funny one, kind of another Minnesota business, but Sleep Number. I'm sure we could have a lot of fun with that when there's a bad game or something.
Oh, yes.
That would be fun. Yeah.
Forget about what we just saw happen with your Sleep Number bed.
But yeah, Radco, Seth, I was on the same thing with you there. That's great.
I do like that. Yeah, you guys are like, let's just rip through all of the Power Trip sponsors.
Right.
Actually, yeah, that'd be a fun one. Just not even K-Fan, just the Power Trip morning.
Yeah.
I mean, that could work. I like it. Awesome.
Oh,
well, no, good draft.
This was fun, man.
Anyone
Matt Maka, I hope you're listening.
Yeah, anyone that's actually listened to this far, we will have the graphic up on Monday. Everyone get your votes in or tell us how stupid you think we are. That's totally
I'm going to get some fucking hate. Everyone's going to be like, who the fuck is this guy?
People are just going to be like, what's that even mean?
Yeah.